you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness, what's going on there? So there we go. Now it can just slowly peel out of the headband. How you doing? Welcome to the Hobby Corner. It's me, Kev, and it is Friday night. Let's go! That's right. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you had a great weekend. If not, let us know anyway. How you feeling? What you've been up to? How's it going? What you got planned for this weekend? Done any hobby? If you haven't, whatever, just throw it in the chat. Let's have a good old chinwag. And yeah, let's go. Of course, today is Friday, so of course we're going to be doing our Friday Community Corner segment as well. So about 9:30, which will give you plenty of time and for more people to join as well. Make sure you post your stuff up on the Discord on the Community Corner tab on Discord. It's free to join the Discord if you haven't already, and show off what you've been working on and all that great stuff. And yeah, let's go. Yeah. So apparently it is International Women's Day as well today. So salutations, I suppose. I don't know. Happy International Women's Day. It doesn't really roll off the tongue very well, and there's plenty of jokes that would be totally inappropriate right now, so I'll stop right there. Anyway, salutations. Yeah. Anyways, hope you're all good. I'm just here all alone on a Friday night. Wife and kids are with family tonight, so it means I can do something lovely and just do a little bit of ASMR. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but you know, I like to make it enjoyable. I have a bit of a sweet tooth. Oh, it spat in my face, as it'd say, what are you doing? Hey, nod of respect. There we go. By the way, these attached caps, I don't get it. Like, whoever failed to just put a cap back on, I don't know, but this is really annoying because it just gets in the way more than anything else. Fucking stay. There we go. Pointless. It's so that you throw the bottle away with the lid. Okay. I don't think it really matters if the cap is on the bottle when you throw it away firstly, because if, and that's a big if, the recycling is properly sorted out, then the bottle and the cap would be separated anyway, because they're two different types of plastic. Unless they've changed the plastic of the cap, I don't know. They are a lot more softer. And secondly, it all depends on whether or not they actually recycle, because a lot of local authorities don't even recycle properly. They landfill it, or they bundle it and ship it off to China. Oh, it's a deep dive already. I won't get into it. I won't. Anyways, I hope you're all good. Let's do our early bird roll call and starting right at the top. We've got Waylander. How are you doing? Hope you're well. We've got Underhive Hero as well. How you doing? With an Aldo Chicken Poo. Wishing in. We've got Void Captain Bazooka. How you doing? Nightbot made a show, as so did Stream Elements. And of course we have got Frost and Fierce. Methos, how you doing? I hope you're well. Oh look, we've got Gina. How you doing? Hope you're well. Happy International Women's Day. If you partake in that, I don't know. I really should have put something in my hair, like some gel or mousse. I don't have mousse. I haven't had mousse in like 20 years. But yeah, just put something in because you know all my hats they're in the. Oh, see, look, that looks better already. There you go. I just hi. Vagina. I don't know if it's the greatest, but it is the greatest. It's the best in the world. It couldn't be. It could not be stopped by anybody because it is the greatest of all greats. I don't know. Put some chocolate mousse in it. No. Stick a mouse in your ear. Why? Why would I do that? Not so it can run the little wheel that's in my head and power it. Anyways, hello to everyone who's tuning in a little later. Don't forget to say hello in the chat. Don't be shy. We're all good here. We're all friendly, and hop on to the Discord so that you can join in on our community corner, which is coming up at 9:30. So plenty of time to post all your works in progress and complete your works of arts and hobby hoards and all that sort of stuff. I wonder, will the command work here if I go Bosch? I wonder if it will work on both. Nightbot responded. Okay, so I don't know if Twitch will, maybe someone on Twitch will have to drop it directly. Oh, hey, it's all good. And yes, I have a beverage of choice tonight as well. So, cheers, my dears. Chin chin. Ah, there we go. I think we should actually get some painting done, don't you? And we have a little magic. There we go. Look at that. And yes, I still got the nuns with guns on the table. I took the opportunity today of the wife and kids being out to get plenty of housework done and sort through stuff. So it's meant that I didn't touch these with any paint today. You also notice I've got these. You also notice I've got these blobs of whitish grey on the armour. Those are the bits that I got a bit too carried away with when I was painting. So what I've done is I've had to do whole segments so that when I go back over with the watered down Black Legion, it should, in theory, be a smooth transition. There shouldn't be a hard line whatsoever, but it all depends on how neat I am when I actually apply it, because if I put some on the part of the armor that's already got it, well, you know, we'll see. We will see, won't we? Let's just give that a real good shake. There we go. Anyways, what have you lot been up to? What's the crack? There we go. Just 2 drops of that and 2 drops of flow improver. Bosh. There we go. That should do it. And then let's not let it bleed into anything else. Come to me, my pretty. I really shouldn't have done this on a palette, to be honest. Not a wet palette anyway. Hopefully this works fine. So here we go. I've hopefully thinned it out enough that I can do a second layer, because that's what I did with the rest of them. Oh, I think I thinned it out too much. Not possible. Alright, better to be thinner to start with and apply multiple coats than to bugger it completely with one really thick coat. That, you know, then you end up with a darker splodge of armor. I do remember having to do 2 layers of this stuff. But so mature of you. So mature of you. Hey, mad. Just calling you out on it, mate. So, in news, we still have got ChillCon, which is happening on the 17th. Sunday the 17th of March, and I'm just realizing now, the 17th of March. Ooh, actually. Well, anyway. Intrusive thoughts. Anyway, so yeah, that is ChillCon. It's in Derby this year. There's only a few quid to go. It's well worth going. It's going to be lots of awesome stuff there, including channel friends, the Lion Tower miniatures, Dan, he's going to be there, and of course the Crystal Collapse game has now gone on pre-order. So if you're still on the fence, I'm sure he'll have all the beautiful miniatures shown off there on the day. It's looking to be like a good show. Of course, if you check out the Lions Tower miniatures on whichever platform you are on, they will have a link to the Kickstarter, not the Kickstarter, the pre-orders. That's what I was supposed to bloody. I was going to set up a command with the bloody link for it, but fumbled the ball on that one, Kev. God, dear, absolute amateur hour here. Paddy's Day, the Ides of March. Yeah. Let's check something quick, just very quickly. Okay. I was right. You know what? You know when you have a moment of doubt and you're like, no, but I'm sure I'm right. I'm 100% sure I'm right. It's not that day, right? For a moment, I thought, oh, actually, that's pretty close to my grand's birthday. Let me just double check to make sure it's not on the day. And yeah, fortunately, it's not, as is later in the week. So, it's all good. I'm sure she wouldn't be mad. she is the original fan of the Hobby Corner, so on other news, 20th is a go. 20th? What day is the 20th? On what day does it fall on? Is it a weekday or is it a weekend? June the 20th, Thursday, the big Warhammer World meetup. I'm guessing Saturday or Sunday. It's a no-no then. It's no problem for me because at the moment I'm working from home. Though I am contemplating whether or not I should pick up a job now, because with home life being as chaotic as it is, doing what I do is not going to pay off for quite a long time. So I might have to get either a part-time job, or if the right thing comes along, go full-time, keep this as a little bonus tri-weekly shindig. But we'll see. We will see. We will roll the dice. We will shuffle the cards. We'll see what the omens say. Because the original idea was going to be that I would stream every day. But it just hasn't worked out like that. So I can't justify me being at home all day, if you know what I mean. Man's gotta do what a man does. Burger delivery man. Hey. You'll get to this side of the pond someday. I hope so, man. It'll be great to meet you in real life. Uber Eats. What, are you telling me I should get a job with that? Because the problem is, if you're going to do that sort of job, you're going to need like something that can get you about fast and cheaply. And my car doesn't do either of those. So that's why I haven't looked at any delivery jobs, because even though I've got the space, the fuel economy isn't the best. And you know, if you're stuck in traffic, you're stuck in traffic. You can't weave through it. Likewise with like a postie delivery job, you're sort of like tied to a timetable essentially. I don't think I'd earn enough to counter the amount I'd spend on running the car. You know what I mean? I think Thursday was a better option for Chris. Fair enough. Push bike. In my area, dude, it's a very, very steep valley area. You know, that's not going to happen. No way. Once we actually did a delivery through Uber, and this was when we were living in the previous place, right? And it showed that this guy was cycling, right? And then it, you know, like it shows you the real time when they leave the place where they are. It showed that the guy had got up halfway up the hill, and then like he stopped for a while, and then 5 minutes later a different driver was delivering it in a car. So he's obviously had to call in someone else to finish the job. Yeah, not in this area, mate. No way. Downhill was great, but you got to get uphill first. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Violin. I'm not playing a sob story for you. It is what it is, isn't it? That's the nature of it. Oh, I missed the spot when I was doing the cleanup. I'll set her aside. I'll come back to her. Godman, how you doing? Hope you're well. You got your Tyranids. Nice. Wait, no, I saw them on the... You shared them on the Discord, didn't you? You already built a whole bunch. At least I'm sure it's you. I don't know, I'm not... You know, my memory is rubbish with names. Doesn't help if you do have a different name on Discord to hear. Oh, it's gone the wrong place. There we go. Oh, pop Bila. There we go. It is you. I knew it. Queen Bicycle song. Crikey. Just go wait for the Norn emissary to. What an amazing miniature that is, isn't it? I really like it. If we do this, Kev might get it right. Kev might get it. Okay. Oh dear. Careful, you're playing a dangerous game there, trolling Bill. There you go. The perfect comeback. Speaking of comeback, isn't that what you'd be into if you were? I'm sorry. Crass joke. I just had a flashback to one of the outtakes from Parks and Recs when Chris Pratt said about Kim Kardashian. Oh my god. This is the kind of smut that's gonna be in my chat now. Look, if you're gonna flirt, put it in the DMs, alright? Christ's sake. It's hard enough not being as professional as I am. I don't need your help either. Hang on. I think I actually watered this down to begin with. In the pot, 'cause there was only a little remaining. I had no reason to water it down further. Ah well. Live and let die. Ooh. I got to hydrate. Sweet. Cheers. Just a little bit too much, yeah. Right, there's only so much room under this desk. Oh, you know what? I'll shade the wood at the same time. Why not? I am the pillar of professionalism. Exactly. Thank you very much. This is what we do. We are so professional, we look unprofessional. Because that is the new professional. It's looking like an amateur show. And we were years ahead of all the other so-called amateurs who were just pretending to be amateurs. You know? We were there in the trenches, establishing that narrative of this channel long before many of these new ones have. I'm not going to take a shot of paint water. What nonsense is that? I haven't drunk my paint water since I was a teenager. Are you just trolling me to think that I'm, you know, getting a sing command? Because that's just silly. Well, you're just trying to get me drunk. It's not going to happen. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. That's all you get. I will not drink the paint either. Can honestly say I have never done that, and I never will, because I am neither a ninny nor a nincompoop, and only ninnies and nincompoops drink the water or the paint. Hey, that's kind of looking alright, isn't it? Alright then. Alright, Captain. Oh, I'm glad that you like this song. It's free, yes it was. Now do Fat Bottom Girls. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, right beside that river lie. Oh, you better let it all hang out, fat bottom girls. You make the rockin' world go round. Dum 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 dum. No. Hey, look, you know what? It's not my fault that Queen songs are so singable. Okay, you kind of just like untapped my trial button, the try me button. Sing this Queen song. But like all battery powered toys in the toy shop that have a try me button, eventually the batteries will run out. So don't overuse it. How you doing? Hope you're well. Not like that. Kev is a fat bottom girl. I really am not, but thank you anyway. I'm a fat bottom dude. Thank you very much, Mefoss. I appreciate that. What are you up to, Haz? Can never be a fat bottom girl. I don't have a hole. I have a pole. That's one way to look at it, I suppose. But I'm pretty sure you do have a hole. It's called your backside. Everyone is a banger, that's right. The one hobby I've done this week is my mushroom macrame model, which looks awesome by the way. Should I drop that again in community corner, or should I keep that separate? It's been too long since I participated in KFC. Nah, keep it separate. So we know it is definitely for KFC. But yeah, it looks good. We got some real competition this month, so I hope everyone's ready to step it up, because Mefoss has set the bar, and I want to see all of you reach it and even possibly break it. That'd be awesome to see, really. Just everyone giving it a real good go. And remember, this month it is March for Macragge, so painting Ultramarine Space Marines is your #1 priority, but we have secondary objectives like just paint something blue, or any of the successor chapters from the Ultramarines, which opens up a lot of variety with paint schemes. So if you want to have a look for more details, check it out on the Discord. It'll be down in KFC Season 3, March 2024. We'll have details on the deadline, and we'll have details on what is required from the entrance. And yeah, good luck to everyone who participates. You've still got plenty of time. Mr. Fish, how you doing? Hope you're well, man. What you been up to? TGIF indeed has. Just in from the gym, so debating what to do, paint or build. It depends what mood you're in, isn't it? Just the one where the ice cream goes. That's nasty, dude. Can we have multiple bars like Whisper Crunchy Mars? Oh, I mean, as long as you don't do it every day, once in a while is alright. Haven't lifted a paintbrush in weeks, Gina. Disappointing, Gina. Go on, move your ass into gear. It's montage time. So mature. You know what's really annoying is I've seen a lot more mistakes pop up now that I didn't cover. I don't want to take forever. They're only like minute. Like if you are staring at it forever, you will see it. But you know, my quality control is my enemy, I think. Bring One Piece. I'll binge in One Piece. Nice. Being exhausted from the dad life. Hopefully getting back to hobby swing soon. I hope so too, man. I know what it's like being a stay-at-home dad. It is tough work. Being a stay-at-home parent, full stop, is hard work. It's hard work when the kids are young. It's even more hard work if you're homeschooling. You know, it's a tough gig being a stay-at-home parent, because then you've got to balance the house and home and all the other stuff as well. Yeah. I basically became default transportation and second teacher. There we go. The armor is covered up nicely. Sweet. It's no excuse, Gina. I've been into the hobby room every day this week. Even booted the PC up a couple of times. Then they're just not there right now. Yeah, no, that's what happens. You get a bit of a burnout. But you're still in the habit of going to your workspace, getting ready to do the work, and you know whether or not it comes or not. That's a different matter entirely. But as long as you keep up with that routine of getting to your workspace, because if you break that routine, then you have to start it up again when the mood does start taking you. So trust me, I'm speaking from experience, even though I'm a whippersnapper in your eyes. The amount of burnout I've gone through being a content creator, as just a hobbyist in general. I had a hiatus that lasted a few years because I was just can't be arsed anymore. And I went on to playing video games and reading books, and I did that for a few years before I came back to the hobby. Koala control, yep. It's jump the hump boss, like the gym. Heaviest weight you lift is the front door. Oh man, that is a good saying. You know what? Annoyingly, thanks to the kids, I got into Minecraft. I don't play it all the time. I play it sparingly, mostly because once I start playing, it's hard to put down. You know, because everything takes a lot of time to do. You got to do your mining, you got to do your farming, your crafting. Rebuild if a natural disaster takes you out. And I have one game saved where it is literally I spawned in the desert and I was like, oh, this is great. So you know, diggy, and I made my own spot. It was close to the water source. It was, you know, a very deep cave that I dug. And then a little exploration, and literally it was like 20 seconds. And this is more down to the fact that the rendering distance was quite short. So I didn't see that only 10 seconds boat ride across the water was the jungle. Abundance of food and animals, you know. I was just like, oh, come on. But, you know, I can't abandon this mine shaft I've created of myself because I got all my stuff here. I made a farm. You know, I managed to find soil along the coastline, and I took it back with me and made a farm on the water, and like this hole I dug went all the way to the bedrock. That's how much I dug, and I was just like, I can't throw that away. So I've kept it safe, and I visit it now and then. But what I do is I found an island near the jungle, and I made that into a farm island. So there's a little farmhouse, there's farm animals. I put fencing all around it so they can't get away, and it works. It's all right. And then I went for another wander, and I found this huge natural cave. I went right down, and it turned out to be a mine shaft as well. And I was like, oh, come on now. So I'm using that for my my mining needs now, and then I go back to the farm once in a while, just to, you know, get all the produce I need for food. But I'm slowly moving the farm over to the mine shaft because you got this thick jungle above it, which is perfect. You know, you just clear out some trees and that's it. So bloody annoying. But that was my first game that I created for myself anyway, so, and I'm like, I'll be damned if I delete it. I learned a lot of lessons in that one. But I did recently start, because one of the kids downloaded it. It's one block. So you start the game with one block and you just mine it, mine it, mine it, mine it. And it drops tons of materials. And you're in the middle of the sky, by the way. So if you fall off the side, that's it, gone. And all the stuff you're carrying is gone. So you got to use the materials that come out of this one block that you mine to build a safe area for you to cause a base. And then you can start building these bridges out to these floating islands, and each one is a different environment, a different theme. Makes for an interesting and challenging game. Push creativity, streaming energy takes. Yeah, it does. Waylander has a Minecraft realm, and it's part of his Ko-Fi Patreon rewards. That's a cool idea. It's not bad at all. What it's worth for 100 worth. Ah. There you go, has shown some love. Kevcraft, Minekev. Jesus. Hell. I was distracted for a mo, started listening again. I thought this was something Kev was doing for real for a sec. Excuse me, Gina. That is very rude, right? I have you know, I have extensive qualifications and skills learned and experience from working in a very well-known chain of sandwich restaurants. Okay, and I was even a manager there for a few years before I left. Okay, and I made them perfect every goddamn time. Seagate Secret Tunnel. A flaming sword, eh? Didn't know that was a thing. To be honest, I haven't been very successful in finding many diamonds. I only found just enough to make half of my armor diamond and a diamond sword and pickaxe, and that's from a lot of mining. So I think the RNG of where the spots for the diamonds are is just a bit off where I dug. It was a jokey tit. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's a fucking joke. I was going along with it, love. All right. But Underhive remembers. Yeah, one slice of ham. And it was a wafer thin slice of ham as well. It made me very sad. I don't know, I haven't been in Subway for a while. I honestly think their biggest mistake was getting rid of the sub of the day menu, because that was the most popular menu. And okay, the profit margins were great on them, but you know, you sold more, so therefore you still made more money, you know. But they moved away from that model years ago. Wafer thin air. Yeah, wafer thin. Well, I know that, but trust me when I say I literally made. So I went. I mine right down, and I started spreading out this way and that way, and then doing interlocking corridors, and I was making sure there was no more than 2 blocks between each corridor, so that I could not miss. And I went as far as 5. Let's see. Yeah, 5 or 6. Like when you stand right next to a block and you just mine straight, and until you can't hit the block anymore. I did that 5 or 6 times in each direction in these things, and I literally only ended up with a handful of diamonds. I was livid. So it must have been just a dodgy spot, to be honest. Or the seed is trash. I don't know. Even if they don't get the sub of the day, they still buy something once they're in. It's called a lost leader. Exactly, exactly. It's all about increasing footfall within the store. If you got more, you need the interest from the public traffic. You need it to convert into footfall within the store. Yes, you have a lost leader, but there's plenty of ways of upselling as well if they do go for the sub of the day, because you all cookies. Who doesn't walk away from Subway without a bag of fucking cookies? You gotta be of iron will, or not human at all, to walk away from Subway and not get a bag of cookies. You know? So, like living in shooter times, rationing it like pigs. I'm going out of fashion. Right. Start a tunnel and do the 2 block space, but instead of poke holes, mine branches of a full stack of torches. I mean, like I said, so for example, I would make a space that was for example, I'd make a room, a chamber that was like 4 blocks high. Not 4 blocks high, that's ridiculous. I did have chambers that big, but I'd make a chamber that was 3 blocks high, right? And about 10 blocks wide on all dimensions. So it was a nice 10 block by 10 block square. Okay? And then I'd start in the corner and mine. And then I'd come back, I'd move over to, I'd mine. I'd go back, move over, mine. And I'd do that all the way down. Then I'd do the same on the other sides. And then what I'd do is, for the corridors that came off from the corners, I'd start mining that way and that way, so that they were perpendicular to the other corridors. And then I would make them meet up. So it'd be a massive lattice of tunnels to try and find. Damn it. Maybe I just didn't go far enough. Yeah, Italian BMT is a winner. Always, always, always get it with the grated cheese, and depending if it's a cold day, I would get the marinara sauce from the meatballs put in there. You know, and then Chipotle Southwest and barbecue sauce. Bang. No, man, the BMT is the best. It's pepperoni, salami, and ham layered up. It was the meatiest sandwich, and it was on Thursdays. And like literally, I'm not kidding, we would always have tons of extra product prepped for Thursdays, because it was always the most busiest day, because we got all the students from the nearby university just rushing in, and it would be the busiest 2.5, 3 hours that we'd have. We'll be exhausted at the end of it. And then after like years of my boss trying to open up a branch on the university site, which would have been like, it would have set us all up nicely. They turned around and said, sorry, it's not possible because this massive conglomerate company actually has the catering rights to the entire campus, not just their canteen. So if they're going to open up any chains of anything, it's going to be run by this company. And that was when my boss thought, fuck this, and sold the business. Because literally after that store opened, our revenue dropped over half. It was crazy. I mean, it wasn't crazy. We all saw it happening. But it wouldn't have been so bad if we were the ones running that store. Oh, mate, mine were immaculate. Immaculate. The problem is with subs are messy. Crumbs and sweet corn, it just gets everywhere. But if you got someone who will just pop out and quickly wipe the tables and sweep the floors every like 5-10 minutes, even during the busiest times, fine, your service will slow down momentarily, but for those couple of minutes everything's clean again. And I think a lot of supervisors or managers who are there are too busy going, no, be behind the till, be behind the counter, get them served quicker. You gotta have a good balance. There we go. Yeah. Right. I got distracted, didn't I? But you know what? It's okay, because we're going to do Community Corner. I always forgot about Community Corner. How could I forget about it? Because it's my favourite part of the bloody week. When we get to see what you lot be working on. So, let us. God, got subs on the brain. I could do with a BMT right now. Extra toasted, because you know you want to get those fatty juices, the grease, like you want it soaking into the bread from the meat, right? On the toast crispy. Lettuce, sweet corn, cucumber, pickles, just a couple of olives, a little bit of red onion, Chipotle Southwest barbecue, scran, proper scran. The worst fast food I've ever eaten was KFC a few years ago. Far too greasy. I'll tell you what. I for the first time I had Popeyes last week, and it's not as flavoursome as KFC, you know, because KFC's got the famous herbed up to the rafters coating on it. And that's what makes it so tasty. But Popeyes doesn't really have that. It's quite it's not like it's not seasoned. It is, but you know, it's bland in comparison. But it's still crispy. It's still tasty enough, and the chicken is less greasy. And that was the biggest thing I noticed about it. Costs a heckle of a lot more though, especially if you order it from Uber Eats. But then again, saying that, Uber Eats, they put on a freaking premium on all the orders, don't they? And then it's crazy. There's like a bump in the price because of Uber Eats, using Uber Eats. Then they bump up the price even more for a delivery charge. And there's a service charge. You're like, how much extra are you going to throw on freaking top? I might as well just walk out the door and get it myself. as red. Okie dokie. So, with that rant done, shall we hop over to Community Corner? Memes of the week, memes of the week, memes of the week. Ah, fuck. There we go. Wrong one, wrong one. There we go. Hello and welcome to Community Corner, our weekly little segment where we get to show off what you lot have been working on and just show off to the world. Let's see. Well, hang on. I'm trying to see something because the mic's in the way. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Olives. I'll tell you what, right? I used to be like that about olives as well. But just having a couple in the sub is nice. It adds a little extra saltiness to it. And I don't mind cooked olives. It's just when you get the olive with the pepper in it, I'm like, mate, just get that out of here. Get it out of here. Okay. They've opened Taco Bell here. Worst Mexican food ever. My gran makes better and she died at 86. Oh my god. I tried Taco Bell. Taco Tuesday is actually quite good. It's actually a good deal because you get a bottle of beer and a taco for was it £1 or £2? I think it's £2. And yeah, the tacos are not like the most fullest. It's more lettuce than it is meat. But it's not bad actually. And I could tell you what, for a tenner, you could get. I mean, if it is £2, I think it is. For a tenner, you could get yourself a lot of beers and a lot of tacos and be plastered and chucking it all back up in no time. So you know. For most fast food places now because my party's gluten intolerant. Ay. That's still, I mean, that's not fun to deal with. Lots of gut pains. Horrible. I don't suffer it, but I've seen it in other people. Doesn't look fun at all. Void saying, I'm a glutton intolerant. Well done, mate. Well done. Anchovies are disgusting. You keep your little fish. Anyways, let's get to Community Corner. As starting officers, we got I can't even get my words right. Violet Kraken Gaming is starting, and spreading gratitude to every corner, Twitch, Discord, painting community. Let's see what they've got to show off. That's a lot of stickers. That's a lot of gear. What kind of paintbrush rack is that? Okay. That's one funky paint station. Damn. It's a weird location. Is it in the middle of the room? Is it in the corner facing out into the room? I can't tell. Yeah, so what? Look, there you go. So you don't have to cry about it anymore. I'll move it. There you go. You know why? Because I got stuff to do. That's why. So I'm not on it all the time. And you know what? Be thankful it's just one unread notification on your server, yeah? It could be more. My funny cow. Oh, Mr. Funny Cow. Um, well, I think I preferred my version. No, I'm joking. Here's my Tyranid army as of now. I started painting my prime, but realised I should do everything first. Build everything first. Oh, that makes sense. Build everything first, because then you can paint all at the same time. But I see you going for red and gold. It's going to be interesting. As one wing, I've got to get some modelling clay and make it look like it was ripped out. Ooh, nice. Did the starter set, now got to do Warriors, Hive Tyrant, and wait for Norm Emissary to arrive. You're going to have so much fun painting all of those Gribblies. There's quite a few to do as well. So, I feel like Tyranids aren't the Horde army they once were. You know, they used to be very much a Horde army. Like for every squad of 5 Space Marines, there'd be a unit of 20 like Hormagaunts or Termagaunts, you know. I think the ratio's a little off now. What's going on there? That's all of them. Got the Hive Tyrant done. Ah, there he is at the back there. Just chilling out. Cool. Awesome. Can't wait to see what you do with those. Thanks for sharing. Next up is Wickerman Paints. Bonaspate, the Shedder of Blood. A display box miniature from Starry Games given the corn treatment. Ooh. Ooh, that is nice. That's a nice mini, first of all. But I like, again, I'm very cynical about non-metallic metal on miniatures, but I'll tell you what, it looks great because of the painting style. It matches. You've got very scratchy sort of texture going on there. Hey, it's really good. And there's the blade. That blade looks good. That looks more like very bright slate, you know. Nice leather work as well. And you could just see the pain in that guy's eye. Nice bit of blood pool in there as well. That's really cool. I really like that. That's pretty darn good. And Lord Davicus of the Veiled Touch, soon to be leading the Emperor's Children Chaos Army. So he actually added to this. So what he posted for last month's KFC wasn't even finished. So there we go. That looks great. Yeah, I really like the colours. I like the base looks great. Those claws are cool. It's a really nicely painted mini. Really nicely done. Got to be hard with a name like Volospati, right? Bob was taller. Another couple of Huskarls from Pagan Miniatures as well. I do like the Pagan Miniatures range. I really do wish I finished them. So many unfinished projects. It's annoying because I get into it and then I have a moment where I get overwhelmed and then I end up doing something else, and then it's very rare I get back to it. it will be my downfall for sure. But hey, how cool these look. I love the shield there. Nicely, neatly done. Great bases. Nice job, dude. Thank you for sharing. Next up is Mr. Fish. Been lacking in paint lately, but had a blast getting the last of my backlog built. A knob with War Banner for 40k and Scragrot the Loon King with the Gloom Spike gets endless spells. Look at that. Didn't falter a single bit. I know, I'm proud of myself as well. Boom. All ready to go. How creepy is that one though? It's just spiders. Yeah. And the cauldron has got spider legs. You know, that's just cool. Cheers for show, dude. And then, of course, you can't see it here, but that's from Bill. Happy International Women's Day. No. There you go. So good fun all round. Right, so that is that part of the show done. Shall we get back to me painting? I don't know. So, Brain, what are we gonna do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to paint some minis. We're not gonna sing. Ah, oh, bollocks. You get. What are we gonna sing? Is it gonna be a Queen song? Oh, the dog is absolutely zonked out in the corner, by the way. He's not gonna be happy if I wake him up. Right, what was the song you wanted me to sing? Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, man. But in Pinky's voice. Oh, fuck's sake. Wow, alright. Okay. You had to go ruin it, right? Oh my days. Okay. Let's see if I can get a an instrumental version of the song. Oh my god. Alright. Stuff I do for you lot, eh? Okay. Just a thought. Karaoke version. Okay. Let's see. Is it decent? Okay. Oh my god. Right. Don't need a spotlight for this. I need a hidden space. say, Brain, what are we going to do tonight? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Mama! No! Just kill the man. Put a gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Oh no! Mama! Life has just begun. No! No! I can't anymore. This is sacrilege. Oh my god. I'm just a little silhouette of a mouse. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. It's ruined the song forever now. It really has just ruined the song forever. Oh. I hope you're happy with yourself, Underhive. I really do hope you're happy with yourself. You've now spoiled a beloved British classic. Oh dear. All right, should we skip past this bit? All right. No. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, with the bandang. No. No more. No more. No more. I'm done. I'm done. Oh. Right. I'm glad you think so, Gina. And you're welcome, Underhive. Performing monkey. And I'm also going to have that song in my head all night now as well. So thanks for that as well. I see a little silhouette of a man's got a whoosh for your daughter fandango. Thunder, button, lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bless me, la, no, we will not let you go. Let it go! Bless me, la, we will not let you go. Let it go! Bless me, la, we'll not let you go. Let it go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Never, never, never let me go. No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil who decide for me, for me, for me. Yeah, I hit the note in all the wrong places. Now my neighbours are going to think, fuck's sake, it's 10 o'clock. Shut the fuck up. Right, moving on, shall we? I'm sorry, I have to sing it out. I can't. It bottles up inside me and then you know. I hope not. I really do hope not, because fucking hell. Though you can tell how much more I get into it the longer I sing. I get a lot more enthusiastic. And dog's still fast asleep. So, you know. You know. All you have to do is put batteries in me. All the right notes, not in the right order. Yeah, exactly. That is the hobby corner. Much like all the features that we do. So you think you can stomp on me and spit in my eyes? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Sod you, man. Right, so after all that excitement, I hope it was still sticking around. I think that singing just made me lose a whole bunch of folk. I thought this was the hobby corner, not the hobby torture. Does this mean that I can put myself down as a, like one of those multi-themed channels? It's like Pied Piper. That's just when I'm talking. Yeah, I sound chilled out when I'm talking, and then when I start singing, that's when the trouble happens. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. Anyway the wind blows. There, I finished the song in secret. You lot didn't hear it at all. More like, what was that? More like St. Patrick. Wait, is that purely a remark on my singing ability, or are you calling everyone watching this show a snake? Oh, turned it around, Gina. I turned it around. Drunken Irish. I don't think I'm Irish enough. Whacking day. Nice Simpsons reference there. I'll tell you what, the amount of references that I forget about, and I just so happen to remember that one. I think that's a bit ridiculous. I must have earned myself some kudos. Right, all done. You are part Irish, Kev, and you have the voice of an angel, a drunk one underwater. Whoa! That is harsh. That is fucking brutal. Oh, just lured me in then, and I just dashed my dreams away. Well, there goes the West End dreams. Nothing really matters after all. eyes think alike. People say that, Gina, but don't forget Lucifer was an angel. He was also willing to go against the mandate. He was punished for thinking differently. And then he became horrible and spiteful following that. Yeah, why not? Well, that was the argument, wasn't it? Like, should humanity live by the word of God, or should they have free will to make their own choices and live with the consequences of those choices? And I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong. Right, you Kev, most streamers wouldn't have the balls to do half the shit we make you do. Oh, thank you very much, Gina. To be honest, I don't even have the balls to fucking do what I do. I just put on a character called Kev. Want to save a... Get some goat feet. Goat feet. They're... God. So many typos indeed. Damn. Want to save on shoes? Get some goat feet. Goat feet. Hard wearing, I think is what you tried to say, right? They just put it behind a paywall. Kev's nice and loves us, so does it out of the goodness of his heart. Yeah, plus I hope that you all do end up paying me in one way or another. This is not good. How you doing? Coming in with the whoa. Long time, dude. Long time. How are yourself? How art thee, as the Northerners like to say? How art thee? Even heaven was, we humans have souls of free will, while angels don't. They are impelled to follow the will of. Except Lucy. Oh, I was careless again. And whispers of a good friend. Should us left behind. Can't stay long. Got to pop to PT for a shoulder. Oh no. Well, I hope everything goes well, man. Hope you start feeling better soon as well. And yeah, don't be a stranger. You know where our Discord is. But yeah, we are now going to be live streaming on both Twitch and YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30. So plenty of chances for you to catch me, dude. Boop, boop, boop. Feel like I didn't put a first coat on the patches that I patched up on this one. Never mind. Never mind. We'll just clean it up as we go along. Just like that. No one will ever know. It's really nicely. I don't recommend breaking your collarbone though. Ooh. I mean, hopefully we will get to doing videos, but that's a big maybe at the moment. Right now, I'm just enjoying the live streams. You know, it feels more natural for me. But never say never, right? But yeah, you can always catch up on the live streams anyway, because they will be available to watch again on both Twitch and YouTube. That they will stick around a lot longer on YouTube than they do on Twitch. So yeah. Hint, hint. Maybe, who knows? Fun fact: in the Savannah, is supposed to be Arabic for the first one, but the Marvel writers screwed the grammar and it doesn't make sense now. Awesome. Live streams are very much good fun because it is uncensored, unfiltered. Um, no editing, so it's WYSIWYG, right? What you see is what you get. How to make a player of Minecraft turn around. Just that sound. Uh, uh, Sorry, story. And the reason James McAvoy Xavier went bald, Oscar Isaac did well playing him, all things considered, and X-Men Apocalypse had some of the best Magneto scenes. Yeah, as much as I like Ian McKellen, I think he does all right for an elderly Magneto. But Michael Fassbender, he did a very good younger Magneto for sure. He can do that really impassioned look on his face. Um, where he is both angry and sad at the same time. It's quite a tricky thing to pull off. Um, that's basically Magneto, isn't it? He's just a sad dude. Very, very sad dude. He's lived through a lot of shit. And it's warped his perspective of reality. This is the final check on the armor. Always got to check 3 times, you know, no double checking here. Checking 3s, because you always miss something the second time. As Magneto is the one where you nodded. He said, yeah, humans, bunch of cunts. Yeah, people can be. People can also be amazing, inspirational, wonderful beings. It all just depends, really, doesn't it? For example, now I'm not equating people to dogs. This is just an example, but you know, not all dogs are great. Some dogs, super friendly, fun, energetic, you know. Then you get some which are, you know, get bad upbringing, get into bad habits, behave badly. And that's more down to the training than anything else. And then you get the odd one that just wants to be a douche. I do believe that there are some dogs out there that are cognitively aware enough of how they behave. I might get shit for that in the chat. But I've seen enough animals act out, you know, to know that there are good animals and there are arsehole animals. Just like there are good people and there are arsehole people. And if you really get down to it, aren't we all just animals anyway? We just try to separate ourselves with our hand-built caves. Falcons came from Falcon. Ferengi came from Ferengi. Romulans came from Romulus. To be honest, though, Romulans didn't really come from Romulus, did they? They came from the same place the Falcons did, and the species branched out. You're welcome, Hive. There's a dog that plays chess. Yeah, that's right. Deep thoughts with Kev. Yeah, we're at that point now. But yeah, no, we would be known as Terrans because Earth is also known as Terra, which is short for terra firma, solid ground, right? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be referred to as Earthlings. We'd be referred to as Terrans. Also, all the species that you named aren't even real, so. Oh, my dog doesn't play chess. Alright, so before I added a mess of colours onto here, so let's bring that over here. Camera control, focus. So with this one, what I've done is I've put a load of colours in here. Just rough match, you know, little brown for the horns, green for the skin, little yellowy orange for the smoke, because I want it to be like an embered smoke, maybe part flame. What I'm now going to do is, as neatly as possible, dry brush it, or do an overbrush of black so it looks charred, because the skin is very dried and cracked. But before I do that, I actually want to do like an ember type effect. So oh, I glued it in, didn't I? God darn it. Alright. Okay. Separated safely. I can now do the effect. So what I'm gonna do? What am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? Do. One of these little metal trays. No, Mars doesn't attack, Stack attacks. Alright. Sorry, dog, did I wake you? You're gonna have 1k points done by June. Who knows? Maybe. Possibly. You know what? Why am I doing that? I've been looking for an excuse to use these. This could be it. Remember when I got that tray of oil paints? Ugh. I think this will work a lot better. Oh, come on. Alright. So there's a little bit of medium in there. And then, I'm going to need... Where is it? Where's the little bottle? There it is. One thing's for certain, there is no stopping them. The ants will soon be here. Oh my god. Yeah, in June the 20th, it's a Thursday, there's going to be a meet up at Warhammer World for a day of gaming. I think that should be enough. Try not to breathe too much of that. It is white spirit after all. But you can't use water to thin oils out because, you know, oil and water don't mix. Oil is hydrophobic. It will not mix. Same with oil paints. So that's why we paint with acrylics. Right, hopefully this should do. So the idea is that this will run into all the cracks and crevices. Hopefully I didn't water it down too much. I think I might have. Trial and error, you know. I don't usually use oils. Actually, I never use oils, so trial and error, innit? Oh. You went this week for the first time. How was it? Finger painting time, definitely. But it feels a bit like you've just hit by a cart and are being chased by solicitors everywhere you go. Really? They were trying to shill it, were they? You alright, dog? Oh, he winked at me. He must be okay. Oh, that's a bit better. So this is going to be the basis for my embers. Proper pongy stuff, man. Wow. Right. Now I have to use the white spirit to clean the bloody brush. It's fine, it's such minute amount of pigment on there. It doesn't matter. Use it in a bowl. It's fine. Scented candles, ties. Yeah. Yeah, they really have pushed the boat out on the merch. Yeah, every time I've been, no one's tried to sell to me, but maybe, I look poor, so. It was awesome. Go through the books and all of 50. Yeah, but I mean, it's not mail order anymore, is it? There's limited mobility and he weren't ready for that. Oh no. I mean, they do have like specialized lifts and stuff, don't they? Don't use that brush for other stuff now. Ah, I've been using this brush for everything, even contrast, like contrast, the acrylics, everything. It's been fine. Possibly, yeah. It was the anniversary last week. Sorry, last weekend. So, it's blatantly a goods lift. Probably still trying to push sales since quiet time of the year. That's also true. Yeah, I mean that's basically it, isn't it? I mean, we've all heard that the hall where um, all the tables are and everything used to be a basketball court. So that place has been. I'm sure it's been a few things before it was Warhammer World. And so, because of the nature of the building itself, I think a lot of things are limited in what they can do with it. Me, as if the TV show comes off, are they going to be ready for the amount of stuff they're going to shift? Well, I mean, they've been having problems with. Yeah, wait, I just said it. They've been having a lot of problems with the new distribution hub that they built. Um, so I mean, I think it is just a case that they really do need to. They need a lot of money pumped back into the logistics of the business. And I know they have been investing a lot, right? They built a new factory, they built a new warehouse, an automated warehouse that don't work. Um, but they've been working hard at it to invest in themselves. It's just the popularity and of the IP and the marketing has maybe done too much of a good job. So the demand is always going to exceed supply. Um, Now, some people will argue that there's probably false scarcity put in there. Who are we to know? I don't think they're, even though they're a corporation, I don't think they would need to create false scarcity simply to drive more sales because their product is already popular enough. It's going to sell. So, but never say never. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't know what goes on with the higher management. So, I heard it was a Bernard Matthews first turkey factory. You can see some faded stickers with his face on them saying "beautiful." I've never seen any of those stickers. Biggest issue they have is it takes ages to refit the machines and change molds. That as well. And they just don't seem to have enough casting machines or people to. I mean, it's not like they don't have enough people to work and train to do the stuff. They're always gonna have a lot of people. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Boy, this is. I'm doing it on this base because it is a total experiment, really. Coming off a bit more glossy than I thought, though. Just going to use a bit of tissue to mop up the excess. Right, and I'll have to leave this for a little while to fully dry. Stinky thing. Right. Well, obviously that can't go down the sink either, so I'll just mop it up with the tissue. There we go. Job done. In the bin. One thing I can't knock was the staff. All really polite, friendly, helpful, and trying their best. Oh, that is true. I mean, the scented candles thing is funny, but I mean, it's not like they don't produce the scented candles themselves. That's done entirely by someone else. It's just got that IP, so they just sell it. You know. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna do something different. So that's done that way. I'm gonna do these flames the old-fashioned way. And I was told not to use this brush again. I will use it again. I cleaned it with the white spirit, so it's fine. I'm just going to really water down this white paint. My brush is definitely overloaded. I'm trying to put as much of the paint in there as possible, because then I can mop it up afterwards. So I should have enough on my brush for both braziers. I could do that, just mop it up, move it over, dab it up and move it over. Don't have to be too neat here, because the top layers are going to be applied to the metal of the braziers themselves anyway. So should be fine. Right. This actually arguably looks a lot better than that. I'm fully honest there. We'll see. The proof will be in the pudding, right? Quickly throw out community corner. By the way, could you like hear the music at all at this through this live stream? It's coming through clearly for me. I've got all the levels at the usual settings, but for some reason the meter hasn't been moving much. It's quiet. All right. Opa. Oh, okay. I remember this. It's the 10 Commandments. Sorry. Yeah, it is the 10 Commandments. Yeah, they were still doing those when I was training. All those years ago. So 10 Commandments of customer service. Acknowledge all people who enter the shop. Be aware of customers and their behavior. Show enthusiasm. Be cheerful. Be creative. Be attentive and listen carefully to customer needs. Promote the hobby. Establish a rapport with the customer. Display an in-depth knowledge of the company products. maintain high standards of personal appearance and hygiene, ask questions which obtain the best information concerning customer needs. Like, so what are you working on at the moment? Or, so what are you after today? Who are you shopping for? That sort of thing. And show courtesy. And then 10 principles of effective management. Lead by example. High, not low. Faith, not heresy. Clear, not ambiguous. Fair, not foul. Friendly, not friends. Oh, that's a big one. A lot of managers fall to that one where they, you know, they become good friends with the customers, and then they can't effectively do their job because they feel awkward about the whole selling to their friends sort of thing, you know? And it can affect their judgment as well. Encouragement, not disparagement. Decisive, not indecisive. Respect, not popularity. And teams, not individuals. So you say that, and then they had to rubbish that one out eventually, didn't they? Because they turned almost all of the shops into one-man stores. And then they pay you minimum wage to be a manager of a shop. But there you go. That's what happens when all that wonderful Lord of the Rings money started to dry up. But I mean, you know what? A lot of those points are just good points to live by anyway, aren't they? Had to quote them on command. I mean, I was good at my job, but I wasn't that good. This is supposed to be white. I mean, I feel like, you know what I mixed up? It looks more like, but thanks for sharing it, dude. So, back to what I was saying. It looks like, I'm going to do a close-up, but, and just have it in mind, it looked a lot worse before I dabbed up the extra. But it just looks like it's been covered in jizz. Right. It's so glossy. It's so, like, it's like a milky white. You know, like where the main body of the liquid has the colour, but then you have like a more clearer part of the solution on the outside. And this Nurgle demon got slaneshed. This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for shooting, this is for fun. I remember that on the marches. What is it? It's a demon that's been flame grilled by this flamer carrying sister, and she like stands on it like that, basically, like ha. And once it sets, I'm gonna dry brush it like a charcoal color. So hopefully the white bits, once I've tinted it with like oranges and yellows, and then go over with the black, it will look like embers on a corpse. But I used this white oil paint, and I did dilute it with some white spirit or water, and yeah, it came out a bit strange. Could just be the oil though. like it, but this one is mine, etc. Oh, that. Okay, my apologies. In my time, they issued everyone with an Imperial Guard primer with all that stuff in it and a notebook. I think I saw those. But when I was doing my training, I had a big blue folder, and in it had all the stuff in it, and we had to, you know, write it out again in our own notepads, just to sort of, you know, like embed it in your memory through repetition, essentially. I mean, yeah, it is kind of. But you know what? Isn't all training and education some form of brainwashing in some way? I just hydrated, dude. But thank you for claiming it. That was a tasty, tasty shandy. Lovely. All the best training is brainwashing. It ain't right. I mean, it ain't wrong. It is right. It ain't wrong. Anyways, let's see who is on at the moment. Alright, I know who we're going to raid tonight. So, for those on YouTube, I say a massive thank you to you for joining us. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a comment after the show. Let us know what you're doing, what you're working on, and how you're finding this dual streaming with the Twitch lot and YouTube lot mingling. I'm going to turn you off now because I'm going to then go on to do a raid with Twitch where we get to invade someone else's live stream and bring everyone with us. So thank you for being here. Check out all the links below. Don't forget to check out the Discord and this month's KFC painting competition. And big loves to ya.